Welcome back to Stories and Documentaries TV. I'm your host Venant, and today we're exploring a beautiful Mediterranean island full of history, sunshine, and wild secrets. Yes, Cyprus. You might think of beaches and ancient temples, but did you know this island is also home to some fascinating and rare wild animals? From shy reptiles to mysterious birds, today we'll reveal 10 wild animals native to Cyprus and their habitats. Stay with me till the end, because number one on our list is something you won't believe still survives here. And don't forget, subscribe, hit the bell, like, share, and drop your thoughts in the comments. Let's dive into the wild side of Cyprus. Today we're going on an exciting adventure to the beautiful island of Cyprus, where the blue waters of the Mediterranean Sea meet ancient ruins and green forests. But did you know that this island is also home to some fascinating and rare wild animals? So get ready to meet 10 wild animals native to Cyprus and their habitats. Number 10, the Cyprus Mouflon. Let's start with a wild sheep known as the king of the mountains. That's because these little guys love to climb rocky cliffs and mountains. They have curled horns that look cool and help them fight other male mouflons during mating season. And guess what? They only live on the island of Cyprus. No other place in the world can boast about having these adorable woolly friends. If you visit Cyprus, you might spot them hanging out in groups, munching on grass and other plants they find in the Troodos Mountains. In fact, they are so special that they even appear on Cypriot coins. But remember, these sheep are wild animals, so please admire them from a distance. And locals in Cyprus have a special name for them. They call them a greeno. So if you hear that while you're on the island, you'll know they're talking about these cute little mountain goats. Number 9, the Cyprus Warbler. Now let's talk about a tiny singer that's exclusive to Cyprus. It's a small bird with a big talent for singing beautiful songs. You can find them hopping around scrublands and singing their hearts out. They like to stay low to the ground, making them pretty hard to spot. So keep your eyes peeled if you want to catch a glimpse of this feathered friend. But don't worry if you miss them during the day, because they're mostly active at night. Plus, they spend their summers in Europe and Siberia before returning to Cyprus each year. Number 8, the Cyprus wheatear. Let's take a look at another bird that calls Cyprus home. These birds love open fields and rocky places. They're known for being great at soaring high above the ground. Just imagine seeing a bird do a flip in the air. Pretty impressive, right? Well, that's just one of their tricks. They're also excellent at running on the ground and often hang out on rocks, especially in places with lots of rocks and not too many trees. And like the Cyprus warblers, these birds travel from other countries to spend their summers in Cyprus. They fly over from Europe each spring to breed and raise their little ones before heading back in the fall. Number 7, the Cyprus Grass Snake. Did you know there's a harmless snake that lives in Cyprus? It's called the Cyprus Grass Snake, and it's only found in a few places in the world. They love hanging out near rivers and wetlands. But don't worry if you visit Cyprus, you're more likely to see this snake slithering in a small lake or puddle than actually biting you. And although they are shy creatures, they play an important role in keeping the ecosystem balanced by eating pesky insects and rodents. Also, there's nothing scary about them. They're just happy to be left alone. Number 6, the Cyprus spiny mouse. Now let's meet a small rodent that's found only in Cyprus. Yep, there's even a special mouse on this island. These little guys are called the Cyprus spiny mouse. And they're not your typical house mice. They have long, thin spines on their bodies, which help protect them from predators. And even though they might look different, they're actually related to common mice found in many parts of the world. They like to live in bushes and scrublands, where they feast on seeds and fruits, and even though they're small, they're important for the health of the island's ecosystem. Number 5, the Cyprus scops owl. Let's talk about a nocturnal bird that likes to sleep during the day and hunt at night. It's called the Cyprus scops owl. They're pretty elusive, which means they're hard to spot. But if you listen closely, you might hear their soft poo-poo call echoing in the evenings. They like to camouflage themselves on olive tree branches, making them almost invisible to their prey. Even though they're found in other parts of the world, Cyprus is lucky to have them because they bring good luck and wisdom to the island. Some Cypriots even believe that if you see a Cyprus scops owl, it means you'll experience positive things in life. Number 4, the Cyprus rock lizard. Now let's meet a little reptile that loves soaking up the sun. It's called the Cyprus rock lizard, and you can easily spot them lounging on warm rocks or stones. These speedy lizards can reach speeds of up to 13 miles per hour when scurrying on the ground. Plus, they're super agile, making it tough for predators to catch them. If you look closely, you'll notice that they have special scales that help them shed their skin. And unlike most snakes, they have eyelids that protect their eyes. And if you ever encounter one, don't be scared. They're not venomous and are more interested in bugs than in humans. Number 3, the Cyprus frog. Not everyone knows this, but Cyprus is home to its very own frog species. These tiny amphibians have big, bulging eyes and smooth, moist skin, and they're mostly active during the spring and summer months. Listen closely, and you might hear their loud croaking sounds echoing in the evenings. Despite being small, they play an important role in the ecosystem by eating insects and being a food source for other animals. And if you're lucky enough to spot one, you'll probably find them hopping around near streams and other freshwater sources. And now it's time for our bonus section, so sit tight for 2 extra surprises. Bonus 1, the Cyprus bee orchid. Okay, so this isn't an animal, but it's too cool not to mention. It's called the Cyprus bee orchid, and it's a type of orchid that looks exactly like a bee. This clever trick helps them attract bees for pollination. How crazy is that? And now for the grand finale, number 2, the Mediterranean monk seal. Last but not least, let's meet the rarest of them all, the Mediterranean monk seal. These adorable seals are super rare, and only a few can be found in the world. Imagine spotting one of these cuties swimming in the turquoise sea caves around Cyprus. These playful creatures are excellent swimmers and spend most of their time in the water. Seeing one in the wild is like discovering a hidden treasure. Well, my little explorers, that brings us to the end of our journey through Cyprus's wild wonders. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button and ring the bell so you never miss out on new adventures. Thank you, dear viewers, for joining me on this journey through Cyprus's wild side. To our amazing subscribers, you're the heart of this community. To those who liked, shared, and commented on past videos, you make this channel grow. If you're new, hit that subscribe button, ring the bell so you never miss our daily documentaries, smash that like button, and share this video with friends who love nature. And tell us in the comments, which Cyprus animal surprised you the most? We love you all. This is Venant, and I'll see you again tomorrow with another exciting documentary, only on Stories and Documentaries TV. Goodbye.